Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
All right. Good afternoon, lady, or good prior noon. Good morning. Yeah, I had to think about that a minute. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice as we are in the finale of the regular season. We've got the Eunice Cardinals. We've got the Loving Lady Falcons. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners today. Of course, we got the man that we threw out of the press box. He's out there in the bleachers. He's got a big thumb. Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. It's nice out here anyway, so it's not too bad being thrown out of the press box.
I don't know how nice it is. Your wife's sitting beside you with a hoodie on, and she's bundled up. Looked like she's trying to stay warm, like she's in the baseball press box or something.
And the saga continues, right?
She thought we were going to the baseball game, so.
Is that why she brought a hoodie?
She got a blanket and a couple other things in the car.
Coach Wilson just told me it's 56 degrees out here. That's pretty cool. That's cooler than even most people keep their AC that like it real cold.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool day. But, of course, we've got Charlie the Thumb, and we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Rosendo Rosie Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
What's going on, Mr. Jones? Mr. Charlie, how are y'all doing today on this beautiful Saturday morning as somebody's waving at Jimmy here?
It is a beautiful day. I don't think they're waving at me. If they were, they would have one finger up in the air, and it wasn't that one that they had up. But anyway, we've got a beautiful day here. A little bit of a breeze. After yesterday, it rained all day. Today, the sun's shining, partly cloudy. Man, it's a neat looking day, nice looking day out there.
No cloud in the sky. Well, maybe just a few, but that's about it.
The Lady Cardinals wearing the pink today.
Looking good.
Speaking to Coach Kemple before the game, that's a pretty cool deal that they decided to do. They've got the pink uniforms today, and they are hosting the red and white Loving Lady Falcons. Loving comes into this game as the #1 team in the state of New Mexico. Nothing new there.
Yep, nothing
They
new.
have been the #1 team
The last decade, I think.
It just seems like, man, longer than the decade, because I've been out of school for 3 decades, and they were #1 when I was in school.
He said 3 decades.
That's right, and there's a chop foul right over toward the third base dugout. Yeah, I feel like a dinosaur when I get up in the morning and go walking down the hall, and all my bones are crackling and popping. I feel like the Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, pop.
Force the milk on him and eat them.
That's right. Martinez's first pitch was fouled off for strike 1. That second pitch is low and inside for ball 1. So we got a 1-1 count here. Martinez in the circle for the Lady Cards. That's Maddie Martinez. She's one of those seniors that'll be recognized here in a minute. And there's a chop shot over the top of the head. Couldn't quite get there. Jones reached out, stretched out. Looked like she was in the high jump.
Almost got it.
And about another 3 inches, and she'd have got a snow cone right on the top of her glove. But instead, Lily Pena stands on first with the single. Coming up next is Nieto. This is their Nieto. We've got one as well. In fact, they got a couple of Nietos.
I believe they have 2 on the lineup today.
They were squaring away, going to show bunt there, and they pull it back for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Nieto.
It is early.
You got to roll your tongue, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, my tongue doesn't always roll too good. And
they strike. One
looking slap
and
again.
We throw it out there.
Throw it out there toward right field, but
Zamora backing up, doing a good job there.
Absolutely.
And it is senior day, right?
Senior day, senior night, senior whatever you call it here. It's usually a senior night, but it's going to be a senior afternoon, I think, by the time we get there. Depends on how speedy this game is. And good job coming out of her stance behind home plate was Nieto. She comes out, scoops it up, fires it to first. It does advance the runner, but down goes Nieto.
For 1 away.
And so Nieto goes down, and that'll bring up Martyr. Martyr comes to the plate, runner on second in scoring position, 1 out. Brooklyn at the plate. Takes that first pitch low and inside for ball number 1.
I thought it hit her from this angle, but it didn't, huh?
She was definitely
it's cold when they open that door behind us.
Limbo. Yeah, you got that little thin shirt on. I wore a hoodie because I looked at the temperature, and there's a drive right at short. It's going to go off the glove and into left, and they are going to scoop it up and fire it back in. It holds them to a single. Martyr with an absolute rocket.
That ball was hit too hard to handle, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
It was a rocket.
That'll bring up the second Nieto. Abby Nieto now comes to the plate. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Abby Nieto. Here comes the pitch from Martinez right down the middle.
That looked good. I don't know what's wrong with that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Call it a ball.
He did call that one a ball.
I heard somebody say, "Come on, Blue."
It sure looked good.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah. It definitely looked like it was rat down the middle as there's that next pitch, and it's hit towards center.
Oh, my goodness.
Just out of the reach of the second baseman. They're going to score a run on the RBI single.
They're hitting in just the right spot, just over the infield and before the outfield, so kind of hard to catch those.
And that'll bring up Braylee Hunt. Hunt comes to the plate, runners on the corner, still 1 out. It's already a 1-0 game, and there's a rocket into left field. Left fielder going to scoop it and fire it in, and that's another RBI single, so Loving doing work early, son.
And we're going to have an early visit by the pitching coach out to the circle.
Yeah. Coach Wilson going to run out and visit real quick with Martinez. The Lady Cards, coming into this game, still got a legitimate opportunity to get into the state playoffs. I would guess they're probably in. Gonna be interesting. Yep. And so, Loving sitting in the 1 spot. Eunice, when I looked earlier, was I think 7-ish, and that's what Miss Jones was just telling me here. They're sitting in that 7th spot.
It's not a bad spot.
No, not a bad spot at all. And there's a high fly foul back over the first base dugout, going to get out of play. No, definitely not a bad spot at all. And I don't know if softball is the same way as some of the other sports, as the top like 8 or whatever they use get a bye that first round. 1 and 2 get a bye, or 1 through 4. Okay, 1 through 4 get a bye is what I'm being told.
Do we get a home game at least?
I don't know.
Okay.
So is it 12 that go? No. Different. Okay. Yes, softball has always been that sport that's completely different than all the others in the way they do playoffs. And it's even completely different than baseball usually, because in softball they don't have the pitch count. They don't have all that stuff. They do I think they do the first round, and then after that it's double elimination. It's a weird deal. They try to turn 2. They do get the lead runner. And so looking here, I believe that was Smith. No, that was Gonzalez.
Yes, sir. This is Smith up the
So
bat.
she's going to have the single there, and Lucia Smith will come up to the plate. Yeah, it's the playoffs for softball's always been its own little thing, and there's a rocket shot into
Going
right
opposite
field.
here.
One run scores, the other one going to make the turn and then hold up at third, and so another RBI single. And we've got a 3-0 game here early, and the Franco comes to the plate.
Loving loves them singles, don't they?
Man, they are absolutely hammering the ball.
Base hits all you need to keep things moving.
That's
That
right.
is true, Mr. Charlie.
2 outs here. That first pitch down the outside corner, they throw back over to third. Made it
She's
pretty
trying
close.
to hit. Yeah, I thought she was trying to hit her.
Yep. So a 3-0 game here, the top of the first. 2 outs, 0-1 is the count. Franco at the plate, Martinez in the circle. She's going to rock and fire. There's a chopper over towards second. Goes off the glove.
And it's going to score 2.
And it's going to score 1. Here comes the other, and going to end up with a single on the error.
Infield
with
error
2
there.
RBIs out of that deal.
Loving was running on contact, went through with 2 outs.
Yes, they were. And that'll bring us all the way to Ariana Carrasco. And so Carrasco now at the plate, runner on first, 2 outs, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Loving hitting the ball well in this first inning.
So far.
Yeah, they've put 5 runs on the board. Reminder, the Texaco Eunice baseball game happens after this. Charlie had talked about trying to gather up equipment, run over there when this one's over. We're going to have senior night after this one. Then they're going to play what Coach Kemple described to me as an exhibition game, like a 4-inning exhibition game, trying to let some of the younger players get some playing time and whatnot after this game. So we won't cover the second game here. We will cover the senior night.
Yes.
And then our senior
good
day
pitch.
or senior morning or afternoon, whatever it ends up being when we get there. And then after that, I'm going to head out of here. I've got several things to do. So anyway, here comes that next pitch.
Swing and a
Swung
miss for
on and
strike
miss,
3.
and down goes Carrasco.
Carrasco.
And so Martinez with her first K here. We'll move to the bottom of the first. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We were getting a rundown during the break of the playoff setup, and all I can tell you is it's confusing.
That's a good best way to put it.
12 teams get into the playoffs, and so as it looks right now, I mean, I don't see any scenario that would bump Eunice completely out. So they'll probably get to go. If the seedings and the seedings and max preps are never spot on, the two are two different, completely different add up, systems. The way they come up with where they're seeded, and so if it were to happen today, Eunice would most likely be on the road going to Raton. But that's if they use the max preps
seedings
calculations, seedings. And so Riley Dillard will come to the plate here, leading off the Lady Cardinals. As we mentioned, the Lady Cardinals in the pink today with the black pants, black sleeves.
Looking good, too.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool-looking uniform. And Brayley Hunt in the circle for the Lady Falcons. Here comes that first pitch. She looked like, as she started her pitching motion, kind of looked like she stumbled. Yes. And that first pitch is low and outside for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Dillard. Here comes that next pitch, and that one's outside for ball two. I've watched this young lady pitch a few times, and she can hum it.
Mm-hmm.
But she looked like she slipped there again. I wonder if that's just something in the way that she does in her
delivering her pitch, maybe.
Yes,
look like that.
Because that's 2 of 3 pitches that, to me, she's looked like she kind of stumbled over the what I call the rubber, the little plate there that they step on, and that ball's fouled back.
Making it count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Riley.
Yeah. It's a good thing we don't have 2 outs or we'd be up here singing.
Oh, yeah, already. Yeah. Early.
No, it's too early to be singing, Charlie.
2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs here. A 5-0 game. We're in the bottom of the first. And that ball swinging and a miss, and down goes Dillard on the strikeout.
That pitcher came back and got her, didn't she?
Yes, she did. So stumbling or not, she's rumbling, stumbling, and striking folks out.
Still throwing blows, right?
That's right. And here comes Haley Jones. Jones leads this team. I was looking at numbers this morning, and she leads the team in just about every category that there is. And she fouls that first ball back into the screen for strike number 1.
Jumping on the first pitch.
Yep. I was trying to make my little advertisements that I make, and I was doing my AI thing, and I was making a Haley Jones advertisement thing this morning as that pitch is right inside for strike 2.
Little
as
Coach is going to say, are you sure about that one?
I want to make sure she's not balking, I think, or
if
that's what it's called.
I'm wondering if it's not what I'm seeing, because I mentioned it a while ago in her first 3 pitches. 2 of 3, she looked like she stumbled over the rubber.
Like a little hesitation.
There's something
inside
odd,
there.
and I think that's what Coach Kempel's seeing. He's seeing something odd in the delivery of this pitcher, and I saw it too. I didn't see it that pitch, but I saw it in the first batter. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's hit over toward third. Third baseman bobbles it. Jones is going to get there. And so Jones races down to first and stands on first.
Showing them wheels off too, boys.
Yes.
Got us a base runner. That's good.
Yep. So that'll bring up Leilene Zamora to the plate. And here comes the Loving coach who's going to go out. And it makes you wonder if now the Loving coach didn't kind of get word of something that maybe Coach Kempel said.
They've seen it as well,
visit.
I believe.
Yeah. There's something awkward in the delivery of the pitcher, and I'm not a softball
guru.
Yeah, by any means of the imagination, but there is something awkward today. And I've watched this young lady pitch before, never noticed it, but it almost looks like she's stumbling over the
rubber.
The rubber, and she's messing with her finger. So I don't know.
She got a blister or something.
Yeah, something. See it? I saw it again. There's a drive over toward left, and they're going to make that catch. Jones is going to get back a well-hit ball by Zamora all the way almost to the warning track. But
4 or 5 more feet been over the fence.
Yeah. So down goes Zamora on a very well-hit ball to deep left field. And that'll bring up Bella Pierce. So Pierce with 2 outs and a runner on first steps in there ready to go. Here comes that next pitch. It's hit hard foul into the screen for strike 1. Got a decent crowd here today.
Yeah, pretty good crowd.
On both sides of it.
They've also got the FFA banquet today. I believe that's at 6, and there's a pitch on that outside edge for strike. So 0-2. I believe that's at 6 today. We've got that. We've got about 3 different things we're trying to get to this afternoon, evening, and that ball hit the turf. I thought it hit her.
Stealing and made it.
And Jones now stands on first after stealing second.
Where are we going? Bring her in, Bells!
So Bella Pierce heads back to the plate. Big space right there at second. Ooh, and a swing and a miss, and down goes Pierce on the strikeout. The second K for Hunt. At the end of 1, your score, Loving 5, Eunice 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice as the Lady Cardinals are hosting the -- 1 team in the state of New Mexico, the Loving Lady Falcons. They trail after 1, 5-0. We were talking about seniors before or during the break there. The Cardinals have 5 of them this year. Maddie Martinez. Is Maddie Martinez a senior? Yep. So Maddie Martinez, Jazzy Klaus, Lizzie Gaitan. That's 3. Is it Leilene?
Zamora?
No. Autumn Davis. And let's see. And Nieto. That was the one I was missing. Melanie Nieto. Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. And so, anyway, they'll recognize them after this first one.
That's out number 1.
And I missed it.
What
What
happened? Pop fly
It
towards
was
shortstop.
the top of the lineup.
Yep. So she
Here
goes
comes
down
that
on the fly out. And that'll
Nieto.
bring up another Nieto. There's a lot of Nietos out here. And so she turned around, tried to do a little slap right there for strike 1.
And third base is right there. Lizzie's on top of the plate pretty much.
Yeah. Just in case she slaps it again.
Oh, Jones
comes up, makes the scoop, and
They
they're
call it
gonna-
out, yeah?
they're gonna call her out. And
Ooh,
so,
I thought her whole glove came off on that
man,
one.
Jones doing work there. Is,
Took care of 2 outs right there.
Yep. And so that'll bring up Martyr. Young lady had a single her last trip to the plate. And 2 outs here in a 5-0 game. Martinez in the circle for the Lady Cardinals. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit hard to left center field. It's going to go to the wall. Skips right off the bottom of the wall. She's going to turn and try to go 2, and she's going to make it safely into second with a double. So Martyr with the double. So now Abby Nieto, she had an RBI single her last trip up. Steps up here with a runner on second. Beautiful, beautiful day here today. It doesn't get much better than this.
Nope.
Temperature's fantastic. As there's a huge swing and a miss for strike 1.
And that pitch was pretty too.
Yep. So 0-1 is your count. Man, a lot of rain yesterday. Beautiful. We needed it.
Thursday
But,
and Friday, huh?
I was ready for it to quit. There's a high fly right
got it.
back over toward us. And
Almost
it's,
came
and
through.
you almost did get it. Yeah, it went right through that
It
little,
almost got through.
there's like a 6-inch gap up there in the screen.
I was
And it
fixing
went
to
through,
dive.
and Charlie was about to take it off the forehead.
Yeah, I was going to dive and grab it with one hand.
That
Going to
big
get hit in the forehead and fall over is what he was going to do, and that ball's going to get past and go. Did you see that there was a baseball game somewhere, and it's like, you know, all over social media, but this guy hits a foul ball and it hits the ump and like right on the bottom of his face mask, right at the chin level. And,
he went down.
And he just kind of stands there for about a half second and then just falls straight over with his toes up. And you hate it.
Knock him out.
But god dang, it was almost funny.
Knocked him out of the whole game.
It ain't
Charlie.
funny if it's you, I know. No. But, man, he just he was out cold.
I think it's funny as Charlie.
It was like down goes Frazier. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're going to hit that one hard and foul. Yep. Yeah, it knocked him smooth out. And, he stood there in his little position that umps do with their hands kind of on their knees. And then just slowly started falling back. Poof, and his toes headed at the ceiling, at the sky. And he was out. And there's a high fly ball to deep left field. And they hit that one over the Cardinal football field. A 2-run rocket for Nieto.
He said Cardinal football field.
Woo-wee.
Hit that lady in the stands over there, huh?
Yes.
Man.
That was a nice hit. Man.
Yeah, what a rocket there by Nieto. As she said, let me show you something.
She fouled off so many pitches on that.
Yes, she did. Staying alive, and then she absolutely hammered it over the left field fence.
Bubba's going to get that home run, ain't he?
Absolutely. As coming to the plate now, I believe is going to be Hunt. This is the pitcher, and she fouls that first one over toward the Eunice dugout.
Kind of the same area the other one was fouling in. We better watch out.
Yep.
Yep. And she's going to step back in there. She had an RBI single her last trip to the plate. And here comes that next pitch, going to be low for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Hunt. Hunt is hunting for another smash over the left field wall, and we're
hoping she don't.
And
I'm hunting for a strike here, Jimmy.
We're hoping it's like when Elmer's hunting wascally wabbits and that they don't find any. But anyway, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Is it Elmer? Elmer Fudd, right? That hunts the wascally wabbits.
Kind of reminds you of Charlie, don't he, when he speaks?
I'm hunting wabbits.
Charlie's definitely hunting wabbits. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Hunting wabbits.
A 7-0 score, and that one's
inside
just
for a
That
ball.
look good, Blue.
It looked beautiful, didn't it, Charlie?
So now we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Same pitch to Jones a while ago was called a strike. Not called one there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a 7-0 game. Here comes the pitch right down the middle. Hit hard. Jones scoop it. Fires it over toward first, and she.
A horrible call made there by the first
bang play.
base umpire.
And man, it sure looked like she got her there in time to me.
That was terrible.
It sure was as the parent screams up here.
That was crowd's going crazy.
Man, that looked like the throw was there in time. Coach Kimball wanting an explanation. He's going to call the ump over and.
Can we get a video replay?
Yeah, he's saying it was bang bang.
We're 2 minutes behind. We could probably see it on time.
It looked to me like it was a bang bang, kind of like that, and the first bang being the ball hitting the
glove.
mitt.
Yes, sir.
It definitely looked like it was in time to me.
Oh well.
Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be low for ball 1.
Either way, Haley Jones did a beautiful job out there defensively.
Yeah.
Got her out.
She almost caught it in the air.
Yeah. Yep. Scoop, fired it across. And so now we've got a 1 ball, no strike here. And there's a high fly ball to left field. Dillard getting under it. She's going to make the grab.
And keep in mind, she's fighting the sun, gentlemen.
Yep. And so
the ball don't lie.
That's
what I heard somebody say.
That's
the ball
right.
Don't lie.
So as we move to the bottom of the second, your score, Loving 7, Eunice 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. And coming to the plate will be Melanie Nieto.
Our catcher.
So Nieto comes to the plate. It's a 7-0 game here in the bottom of the second. Still on the circle is Hunt for the Lady Falcons. There's a swing and a miss for strike number one.
Looks like she corrected what she was doing earlier, right, Mr. Jones, the pitcher?
Yeah. Yeah, didn't stumble over that time for sure. Two straight right down the middle pitches for strike number two.
Maybe we should have just left that alone. Let her stumble.
Yeah, for sure. As here comes the next pitch. That one's a little bit high for ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here, no outs, and a 7-0 game.
In favor of the Falcons.
Yep. As there's a high fly foul ball back out of play.
Administration area almost.
Yep.
So Nieto staying alive here.
Yep.
Lots of confidence, babe. Let's go.
She's back in there ready. Hunt in the circle.
That's no pitch.
Yep.
She has a pause.
Yep.
Was that a ball then?
Yep. And so there's something odd in her delivery. I've been saying it since we got started, and it doesn't matter because down goes
Nieto.
As there's something, and like I said, I'm not a softball guru by any means of the imagination, but there's something odd in her delivery.
And she doesn't do it every time. She just does it that one.
Every now and then. It just looks
like
off.
A little glitch or something.
Yeah. A few times it's almost looked like she was going to fall, and there may be something odd in her delivery, but she's still smoking that ball.
She delivers.
She's going down and throwing blows, huh?
Yeah. It's 0-1 here with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Swung on.
Swung on there.
Missed for strike 2.
And
this is Garcia at the plate. Garcia back in there,
Garcia
ready
playing
to go.
first base tonight, right? Or today? Ooh.
I believe so, and that one's inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty close, isn't it?
And an out, yeah. Rearing back. Here comes the pitch from Hunt. That's down the outside. Swung and a miss for strike 3. And so down goes Garcia.
Did you hear the music? Charlie kind of threw me off.
I listened to the music.
I thought it was Charlie talking.
Yeah, I was mumbling.
That's too early, dude.
It's too early. They give us bad Charlie instead of bad Bunny.
Doggone it.
There's a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Just try to pull it back when you got halfway through.
I thought that was Charlie rumbling and stumbling.
The other day, I ate some tacos the other day.
That's singing. I could do that.
Too.
They make money to do that?
Yes, sir. You'll be a superstar.
Yep.
You make money singing like that, I'm in.
You can do it.
Blah, blah, blah.
You got her done.
2 strikes
0-2 here.
Ooh, outside the corner for a ball. That's too close for comfort right there to go by.
That's a tough one.
Yes, sir, it is.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in a 7-0 game. We're in the bottom of the second. Lizzie Gayton, one of our seniors that'll be recognized here shortly. Swings, hits that one foul into the screen.
Staying alive there.
Yep.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in a 7-0 game. Here comes the pitch from Hunt. Swing on and miss, and down goes Gayton. And down goes Eunice as we move to the top of the third. Your score, Loving 7, Eunice 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice. Shout out to some of these sponsors. Burrito Beast. It's a beast. Lavelle Insurance, NMJC, IPS Incorporated, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply. Shout out to them. Couldn't do it without you. We appreciate you.
Gotta have them.
And coming to the plate here is, I believe that's Smith.
Yes, sir, that is Smith.
Lucia Smith.
Their catcher.
As that ball's hit right over into the screen for foul ball strike.
It almost made it over there.
Yep.
These people were panicking a little bit.
Yep.
Billy was fixing to grab it. I can see him over there.
Oh, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
So 0-1 here. Smith back in there ready to go. Martinez in the circle. She's going to rock and fire one just a bit outside for ball one.
Maybe even the count here, 1-1. No outs. Top of the third, 7-0, right, Mr. Jones?
That is correct. Here comes that next pitch. Hit hard toward left. Diller going to scoop it and fire it in. But a well-hit ball there by Smith as she gets on base with the single.
Riley's been busy out there this morning.
I concur.
Her and Jones.
Franco comes to the plate. She had a 2 RBI single her first trip up there. And she's up in there ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard toward right
Opposite
field.
field. It's going to
drop. They're going to fire it over there. Oh, man. You fire that one into second, you might have out right there.
All the way to second would have been good.
We threw a floater to our cutoff man. And so now we've got runners on first and second.
For Carrasco, correct?
Yep. Been a lot of them Carrascos through the years in Loving. That is definitely a name that's been around there a while. Zamora going to scoop it, fires it over to first, gets the runner at first. As down goes Carrasco on the ground out. And that'll bring them back to the top of the lineup. Coming to the plate will be Lily Pena. Pena had a single and then a fly ball for an out her last trip up there. She's got runners on second and third with one out.
She's dangerous with runners on, man.
And there's a high fly over to left field. Dillard going to make the grab, fires it toward home, and they're going to get there safely. So a fly out with an RBI for Pena. And that'll bring up Adriana Nieto. She had a ground out, a line drive for an out her last trip up there where she hit a rocket over toward Jones.
Yep. She's a left-handed batter as well.
Yep.
Oh, tries that little slap.
Yep. Tried to slap
Strike number one.
She's got the runner standing on third. 2 outs, 1 strike here, no balls. Here comes that next pitch, and there she squared around, going to try to do the running slapper again.
You have to do a good job keeping the ball in front of her. Mm-hmm. Keeping that score from coming in.
So that makes it 1 ball, 1 strike here, 2 outs. It's an 8-0 game here in the top of the third, and then they chopped that one foul right back behind her.
That was weird looking, wasn't it?
Yeah, she kind of squared around like she was going to slap it.
And hit it straight down to the ground.
Hit the top of it.
I guess that'd be another one of those rules I'm not real sure about. You know, if you bunt a foul ball on the third strike, you're out. But I guess if you slap one, then it's okay.
Like that right there, and it's going to drop
right
first.
over left field.
Wow, she's going for 2 as well.
Score.
Get her.
Oh. Second.
Oh, throw the
she's
ball.
going to turn that thing into a double.
Talk about placing that ball in her perfect spot there, didn't she?
Yep, an RBI
just right over third
double.
base. Wow.
It was a well-hit ball, and that'll bring up Brooklyn Martyr. What's the Martyr? Is she's got a runner on second. What's the Martyr with us as we're down 9 here in the top of the third. First pitch is just a bit high for ball 1. So Brooklyn Martyr had a double and a single her first 2 trips to the plate as she hammers that one toward third. Gaetan going to scoop it, fires it to first. They do get that runner, and that'll get them out of the inning as they move to the third. Your score, Loving 9, Eunice 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company, Bart Parker, class of 71, and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice, the Lady Cards trail 9-0. We are in the bottom of the third.
This is Jazzy Klaus.
Jazzy Klaus, you mentioned the main man, Bob Klaus, sitting right down there front row. I'm sure he's here for senior day, senior night, whatever we call it here.
That's one less listener today.
That's right.
And ball one.
Bob Klaus, an avid Eunice Cardinal fan. He wants to know what's going on, and
he keeps us up to date as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, speaking of avid Eunice Cardinal fans, today I believe at 2 p.m. is the funeral services for Mr. Bob Patterson, and so our shout out to him, our thoughts and prayers with his family, to Miss Donna and all the Patterson gang, and definitely a Eunice Cardinal. People don't understand people like Bob Klaus, like Lynn White, like Bob Patterson. Those are Eunice Cardinal fanatics that sat home with their pen and piece of paper making stats even off our broadcast.
Correct.
And then calling you saying, hey, you had this wrong because I had them at this many hits or I had them at this many yards.
Tackles, yes.
And they just love it. And so we're definitely going to miss those folks. Not a lot of those kind of people around anymore, as down goes Klaus. Yeah, definitely not a lot of those kind of people around anymore that are just so into it that they do that. We get a lot of people that watch.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't a whole lot of people sitting at home with their notepad keeping stats off what we say.
That's a whole different game right there.
Bob Patterson was one of those guys. Bob Klaus down there. Lynn White. Those are the kind of folks that do that. Is that pitch to, is this Martinez?
Yes, sir.
So she takes strike number one.
Bottom of the lineup here.
Yep. Is that next pitch outside for ball one? So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Martinez. Martinez, the pitcher for the Lady Cards here today. She's another one of those seniors. As here comes the next pitch from Hunt. And that one's going to be low and inside for the ball.
I wonder if that young lady has a hurt ankle.
I don't know. Like I said, she just looks like something's off a bit with her today. And, I mean, she's still she's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. So she's
I wish
still,
I could have an off day like that.
Yeah. For
Don't we all, Charlie? Don't we all?
For most people, 6 strikeouts through 2.5 innings
that's very good.
Is a pretty dang good day.
It's been a great game, right?
And she's doing amazing. As I say that, she walks Martinez.
Good job. Done that jinx deal.
Yep.
Have a courtesy runner here coming out here.
Yep. Is there still we're going to have a courtesy runner. Okay. So they're going to put in the senior, I believe, to courtesy run. That's Autumn Davis.
Correct.
Get her out here.
Stretch some legs out.
To run in the senior game or senior recognition game. And so Davis heads over to first. You know, she may bust out in a minute and show us she's got that 10-200 speed. I don't know. I had never seen that, but it may pop out here in just a minute as there's that pitch down the outside
I swear with you, bro.
for a strike. Strike one.
Happen anytime.
You know it's too early to hear that, right?
Riley Dillard. She may have 10-200 speed. I don't know. I just hadn't seen it. She got long legs. As that ball fouled back into the screen for strike 2. Yeah, she may blast out of there in a minute and hurdle the second baseman and like that old O.J. Simpson commercial back in the 80s where they was hurtling like benches and whatnot and running to get to the plane on time. You know,
That's an old commercial right there, boys.
That was before the white.
That was before the butcher knife?
Before the knife.
And the black glove?
And the white
Bronco.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. My golly.
Yeah, that commercial was way before the Bronco.
Way before the Bronco. I saw a deal yesterday where this man had bought that Bronco and he has it in like a little museum where people can come see it.
Oh, yeah.
And but he's also got like Ted Bundy's Volkswagen and he's got a whole bunch of like cars that are like famous.
Related to serial killers.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And I don't know why I was watching that, but I was.
Getting tipped, right?
Yeah, you know. There's a high fly up over second, or shortstop going to step in, make the catch, and down goes Dillard on the infield fly.
It brings up the Haley Jones up the bat.
So here comes Haley Jones. Young lady beat out a single over to the third baseman, her first trip up.
We could use a 2-out homer right there.
Autumn Davis standing on first. 2 outs, Jones at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be a high and outside for
I thought
ball
you were call
one.
a strike there for a second.
So 1 ball, no strikes here. Jones going to step in there
2
ready
outs.
to go. In a 9-0 game. Here comes the next pitch.
Ooh,
and a swing and a miss. 4 strikes. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones.
Looked pretty to Jones out there, didn't it?
Yep.
As Charlie clears his throat.
Really?
Here comes the pitch, and that one.
Ooh. I thought that was a little high, but
Strike 2.
Looked like a little bit high for strike 2, but
Come on, baby, touch it.
1 ball, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in a 9-0 game. Hunt gonna rear back, and she
There it
hits
is.
that one
Hot fly.
high up into shallow left. I thought it was. Oh, it falls to the
she dropped
ground.
it.
And so Davis standing on
That's why
second.
you always keep moving.
Jones, I
fighting
tell you,
sun.
Jones has had she's had one of those days where the softball gods are smiling down on her as that one goes in and out of glove of the shortstop, and she stands on first.
But she did a beautiful job running out of the batter's box all the time.
Yes.
That's good fundamentals right
And
there.
Davis the same way.
Yeah, she got funny,
she was on her horse standing on second by the time that ball hit the ground. And there's ball number 1. So Zamora comes to the plate, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Once again, it's a 9-0 ball game. And so here comes that next pitch. That ball's hit over toward right field,
Drop.
and the right fielder going to come sprinting in and make a nice grab. And Zamora has touched the ball well her first 2 trips to the plate. Unfortunately, as good as she's hit it, there's been some even better fielding as down she goes. And we move to the top of the 4th. Your score, Eunice 9. I'm sorry, Loving 9, Eunice 0. We'll keep it here. I'll shout out to a couple of these sponsors really quickly. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage. We got Miss Jones sitting here beside us. They've been helping us with some stats and some information.
She's been educating us on softball.
Josh and Erica Jones,
need some help
for
with that,
sure. Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen. Get on down to Debbie's this weekend. Get you some breakfast. City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, IPS Incorporated, NMJC, Lavelle Insurance, and the Burrito Beast. Get on down over there and get you a burrito. The Cardinals trail here 9-0 to the number 1 team in the state of New Mexico, the Loving Lady Falcons. I'm always talking about kind of some off-the-wall strange things, but one of the things I've been pushing for about 10 years is an indoor track and field facility at New Mexico Junior College. And behind the scenes, we've pushed for that for several years. I think there's a very high likelihood that NMJC will very soon add girls softball as a sport out there. And then I know there's a serious discussion going on behind the scenes about adding the first indoor track and field center permanent in the entire state of New Mexico. Even
That'd be
UNM's
nice.
is a kind of a part of the year facility, and there's a lot of things that have to align for that to happen. But it's definitely in the works. I had a meeting yesterday after lunch with some area stakeholders, and we are trying, kind of like we tried real hard to push to get that $40 million gymnasium across the street. Right now, the last several years for sure, my big push has been to get an indoor track and field center around here. Our track and field kids around here, a lot of them, they just do track for that 2 months or whatever it is at
If
the
you're
end of
lucky,
the
they
school
get 2
year.
months, yeah.
And most of them, we usually struggle in those events that require technique and technical skills.
Yes.
Because it's hard to develop those right in the middle of the season when you're going, to track meets every week. And so anyway, if we had that indoor center, number one, NMJC has got a men's and women's track team that has been national champions multiple times. Without it, it would help them tremendously, and it could help these area
and it'd be good
students
for recruiting
there's
as
a
well.
drive to left field, and it's out
a
of here.
homer.
Trying to see the number on that young lady's
That was
back.
Nieto, Abby Nieto, number 16.
Abby Nieto, she had a homer her last trip to the plate, and now she hits another one. So back-to-back jacks
same
by
spot.
Abby Nieto right over the same area. Back-to-back homers for that young lady. A 2-run shot her last trip to the plate, and now a 1-run solo shot. And that'll bring up Braylee Hunt, the pitcher.
Making the score 10-0 here.
Yep. She had an RBI single her first trip up, and then singled her last
Oh, wow,
time.
a
And now
shot towards third
she
base.
singles again.
And
She
she's-
thought it was a foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
She had let up. Now she heads over towards second as she's going to slide in. And so Hunt with the double. Could have been a triple if she'd have been running. Her
Yeah, the whole time
coaches
she thought it was
didn't
a
own her.
foul ball, yeah.
Yep. So that brings up, it looks like they're going to have a courtesy runner. They send in number 3. I don't have a number 3.
That's a
on
Carrasco.
13?
Yes, sir.
Oh, is she 13? Okay, then that makes sense. I was fixing, I don't have a
Let me
3.
get the picture here. It's a 13. No,
That's
it's a 3. I apologize. Yes,
Yeah.
it's right here.
And she is a Carrasco?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I don't know why mine says 13. Yeah, I don't know where I see where I got it right here.
Yep, it looks like a 13.
It looks like a 13.
But it's
on
a number
that.
sign,
Yeah,
yes,
but it
sir.
is a 3. Yep. Gotcha. That makes sense. Is that pitch going to be low and inside for ball 2? So 2-0 here.
For Gonzalez, right?
Yep.
The little kid got the home run ball again.
Mm-hmm. Got 2 of them.
His 13 and 16 are his sister.
Yep.
The 2
Yeah, those
Nietos.
are those Nietos. There's a chop foul over toward the Eunice dugout. Yeah, if we could get that indoor center, we could get some, what some people refer to as AAU or club track going on in the off seasons around here, and allow some of these, you take those kids that do things like high jump, long jump, pole vault, hurdles, even the throws. If those kids had a place to work, especially in the wintertime.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it
Especially
would be
on windy days. We got more windy days than we do winter days.
wind, dirt. Last year when Chloe was on the NMJC track team, the week before the national track meet, the weather was horrible. They didn't get to practice for over a week before they went to the national track meet. They didn't get to practice at all. They just showed up to the national track meet, no practice, because the weather had been horrible. And so anyway, trying to make that happen. And I, as much as I'm 100% think it should happen for our college, I think of the benefits for our area high school athletes that are track and field athletes. And then if you could do it with a, one of the things that we talked about yesterday is maybe putting a large turf field in there and having like a baseball, softball diamond to where when the weather's bad, your baseball, softball
Practice.
teams could come in and take infield.
At
and
least
stuff
infield,
on
right?
there.
Yeah. Or do
Yeah.
a bank cage in there for both.
Yeah. They've got out at the baseball fields. They've actually got some indoor batting cages. But if you put a diamond, not a full size field, but a diamond in there to where you could do a lot of like fielding practice when the weather was bad. You could use it for that kind of thing as well. And so just a lot of different things that it would be good for. But there's a high fly over to deep left center field. It hits the wall. Dillard picks it up, fires it toward the infield, gets it back into Jones. So an RBI single for Gonzalez. And that'll bring up, that was Smith. I'm sorry.
That was Smith.
So RBI single, and that'll bring up Franco. This young lady had a 2 RBI single and a single, her 2 trips to the plate. And there's a high fly over first base. First baseman trying to get to it
job.
to make the catch. Garcia does a good job coming off her bag and getting over there to make that catch.
These balloons are right in the way. When I looked over, I didn't see her. All I see was the balloons.
You made a pop for you?
Go for it. No, I'm joking.
Charlie's got his needle out or his spitball gun with a BB.
Pop it.
As that ball's going to be low and inside for ball 1. So this is back to Carrasco. She grounded out her last trip up there. Runners on first and second. 1 out. It's an 11-0 ball game. Is the 4th, is it 10 or 15?
I think it's 15. 15.
Okay. 15 through 3. Okay. 10 after 5. All right. I don't know why. I do, but they have so many different rules in so many of the different sports that my brain just won't grasp all those. As Jones going to make the scoop and gets him.
Got her.
And down she goes there.
Route number 2.
Second.
Quick hands there by Jones, filling it and throwing it towards second.
Yep.
And beautiful job by Zamora getting to the bag on time.
It does advance the runners now. With 2 outs, they move back to the
top of the lineup
as Pena comes to the plate. She's got an RBI fly out, another fly out, and a single in 3 trips to the plate here today. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. It's an 11-0 ball game.
So she's made contact all day, huh?
Yes, she has. Definitely hit it well. So here comes that pitch. Now it's going to be inside for ball 2. So 2-0 here. Runners on the corners.
She got off the bag.
And there's a hit toward left center field. Way back there. Comes through.
Pay attention.
As that one is going to go off the wall, and it'll end up being a single after all that with an RBI. And so that makes...
So our catcher's trying to get the point across to the umpire or get him off the bag.
Yep. And so that'll be an RBI single.
Unless they see it,
our coaching staff is coming out to talk to the players. It looked like the young lady that was on first base was headed for second early.
Like if you're speeding and they don't see
come back
you,
to the other
you
coach.
don't get in trouble.
So they went out and talked to the fielding coach. Yeah, the young lady that was on first base took off early, and so they missed her unless the ump here says that he saw something different.
We'll have a pitching change.
Yep, now we are having a pitching change.
As Martinez comes off and Blevins goes on in the circle.
Yeah.
So back to that indoor track and
yeah.
How do you get that to? Do you have to go to vote? Do they put that on the board, on the JC board, or how does that work?
Yeah, it will eventually go to the junior college board, and then it has to go to higher education for approval. But, different than like they probably could, but like the JC doesn't have like the typical mill like what, say, the high school or our schools has to build the gym. But the JC's got, so, you think of like the Eunice, Jal, their schools, their voting district, their tax base, their tax district.
Right.
The junior college tax district includes Eunice, Jal, Hobbs, Lovington. Their tax district is, and so when I sat in on a lot of their financial meetings, just as I go because my wife's on a bunch of those committees, so I'll sit and listen. The junior college is far from in need of money.
So they're capable of doing it.
They could pay cash for whatever kind of center you wanted.
You know how many suitcases that
didn't they just buy that old hospital over there?
The county
donated
bought that,
it, right?
Oh,
and then turned around and didn't donate it.
Sold it for a
Can't
very
do that,
reasonable
but
price.
they sold it to him, I think, for $1 or something like that.
Right.
I mean,
You can tax it. Government got to get his money.
And so, anyway, yes, that property is exactly where I'm thinking the new track and field center needs to be.
Do they have plans for that spot right now?
Well, that's
Okay, sorry.
that's the plans that. Anyway, it's a.
That look said everything, Jones.
Yeah.
I've been with you long enough to shut up, Rosendo.
no, that is some of our plans. There's
Rosie,
probably other
calm
people
down,
that have other
Rosie.
plans. I mean, you've been around me long enough to
Yes.
know that.
I hear you.
It's like this gym. I think the original plans were the $5 or $6 million or $4 million gym that was going to be right here behind us.
Yeah, on our first committee meeting.
Yeah,
with 1.5 baskets.
that's right. And now we've got this thing over here. Yeah, it's kind of the same
The
thing.
Taj Mahal type of deal.
Yeah. As there's a
Second
chopper
throw.
to the pitcher. Blevin's going to grab it, fires it
Oh,
over
my
toward
goodness.
first. Not going to get there in time. So a single for that young lady.
Bases loaded.
That was Nieto, correct?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Which brings up Martyr.
Yep. So that'll bring up Brooklyn Martyr. She had a single, a double, and then her last trip up, she grounded out. And she'll hop up there ready to go. 2 outs in a 12-0 game. If you're
inside.
loving,
look
you
kinda good.
start looking at the numbers, she represents the possible game-ending run here, standing at home with 2 outs. And the Cardinals would still get a chance, I think, to bat. But if she scores here and the Cardinals can't score, then this game would end in this inning. If that would make it 15-0, moving to the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, no.
As there's a
She crushes it. Is it a grand?
Oh, it's off the top of the wall.
I thought it was
and
a grand
one run
slam.
scores, 2 runs are going to score, and she's going to hold up at second.
Wow, that scared me. One more
That's
foot, and that was
15.
a home run, boss.
So a 2 RBI double, and now we're at 15. And that'll bring up Nieto. She's got back-to-back home runs, a 2-run shot, a 1-run shot, and then a deep RBI single. So 3 straight trips to the plate. She's hammered it out there into the outfield or over the fence. And so it's a 15-0 game here. And am I wrong? Do the Cardinals have to score a run here or the game ends now with this
I
score?
think they have to get 3 outs, right? Oh, yeah, 15.
Of course they've got to get
That's
3
the
outs. but
obvious, Charlie.
As
No, not always.
as there is an RBI single,
So that
By Nieto
now
again.
Oh,
don't matter.
so now it's 16-0, and once again 2 outs here. So the Cardinals need an out, and
And
then
at
I
least
think
2
they have
runs.
to score 2 runs or the game would end here in this inning.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
No
well,
one inside for strike 1.
That thing hit the turf 5 times. Then you call it a strike.
and this is Braley Hunt. Young lady had an RBI single, and a double with her 3 trips to the plate, and she smashes that one foul.
Coming out aggressive here with 2 strikes on the young. She's pitching tonight for the 11, or today for the 11 Falcons.
Always.
Always, yeah.
Yep.
The pitcher for the 11
always
Falcons. You can
pitching.
say that, right?
Yeah, it just sounds to me like they've got multiple pitchers, but she is the pitcher.
The
The
one,
ace or
the
what?
one.
Yeah, well, I think
Yeah.
one of the coach's kids is what I understand. And there is a
Just
rocket.
crushed it.
Oh,
That's
man.
a foul ball.
Oh,
That
yeah.
almost hit the
That landed
And
over
that went
the-
over the fence.
Yes,
that
it
that went
did.
over the outfield fence. Now, it was foul, but it went over toward the high school,
parking lot.
still skipping across over
So
there.
don't straighten that up.
I think
Don't throw that pitch again, Charlie.
Wilson was about to catch it over there on first base at the high school football or baseball field. There's another shot. That'll wake that crowd up that sits over there sipping on sweet tea, doing nothing but gossiping, and that'll straighten them out over there in their little powwow. And so,
They all kind of jerked just a little bit and then went
Well,
back
to the action.
they
back
didn't
to
jerk
the-
very fast because most of them are on
Half asleep.
vitamins. As there's another rocket, that'll
Same
wake them
spot.
up. Oh, that one, that boy.
Who paid that girl to hit over?
One of them's going to get a lump. I don't know, but we may get this young lady a sponsor. She is hitting them in my direction. The direction I would hit them if I was hitting them is what I meant. As that one's going to be high and outside. Did we learn anything? No.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
We're not quick learners, Rosie.
I ain't that bright neither sometimes.
Here comes the next pitch, and then she smashes another one over that way.
Just trying to hit somebody in the batter's box. I mean, the dugout.
I'm telling you. She is absolutely hammering
run
them
to the
over there.
Well, umpire don't have no balls. We got to help him out. There we go.
Hammering them over there. They don't have any out there in that left field.
They're all over there.
Either.
They're all over the high school in the parking lot.
That's probably true. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the next pitch, and she hits another one over there. Golly. That's like 5 smacks in a row, maybe 6, right over there into that same
6.
area.
I'll shift everybody over there, right?
Yep. You definitely don't think there's much need for a right fielder at this point. Now I say that, she'll hit it right over there.
Exactly.
Ooh, and that one's inside, 4 ball. So now we got a 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out count here.
Actually, 3 ball, right?
To the red
Oh,
team.
was it 2? I thought it was 3. I had 2 already.
Gosh,
We'll
generous.
find out after this one.
Stepping back in there, ready to go. Here comes the next pitch, and she hits it
off.
right over toward the third base dugout.
Win it, kid, win it.
Coach needs to put a glove on over.
Yeah. They're just a target. Is stepping back in there. Still 2-2-2. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit.
Same
That
place.
same area. She's just out in front of it a little bit.
Man.
Yep.
She's seen a lot of pitches here.
Absolutely. And staying alive.
Yes. With 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for the Logan Falcons here on this batter.
So
Runner on second.
16-0 game, and that one's inside for ball 3. So a whole bunch of pitches to now have a full count. I would guess she's seen somewhere in the neighborhood of
200
12,
pitches.
13
200.
pitches here in this. At
1,200.
that.
At least
1,200
12 or
pitches.
13.
Yeah. Here comes the next pitch. It's down the middle.
Oh,
It's
no.
hit hard towards center field.
No.
It's way back, and it is out of here.
No.
A
No.
2-run shot
No.
over the center field
The
fence
deepest
into
part
the
of the
playground
field, Mr.
equipment. Has now that young man's headed over there to get that one. He'll be able to, jump on the slide, maybe the merry-go-round.
He goes
do
right under the
monkey
fence over there,
bars,
too.
and pick up a home run all in the same breath here as he rounds the curve there.
There
He's
he
headed
goes.
down the backstretch, starting to stretch his legs out here. Looks like a 300-meter hurdler. I thought he was going to run the whole way. He's going to stop and walk a few
He's been
steps.
running all afternoon out
Hey,
there.
he's too young for that, though. When you're
He
that
said
young,
nobody
you
can see me. That green fence is
You
there.
can keep on going.
There's more to the right, tell him.
Yeah, he's looking. He's looking. He's in the wrong area. I say get on
Hope
them
they give him
monkey
money
bars.
for them balls, poor kid.
Man, he's got
Really?
tired feet for sure. As that brings up Gonzalez to the plate.
Strike 1-1 here.
Is Olis Gonzalez.
Hope you don't get hit out there again with the ball.
Yeah,
There's a
Just stay
chance.
there.
there's been a
Just
few
get
hit
your
up that
glove.
way. 18-0
Hang
is
out.
now your score. Here comes the pitch, and that one's hit
Oh,
over
man.
toward left field.
Riley
Miller
should catch that.
gets up under it. She's
Got
going to
it.
make the grab. And so down goes Gonzalez on the fly out.
We got to get our bats moving now.
Yeah, definitely. So we need at least 4 runs, I think, to keep this game alive here as the Cardinals now trail
Yeah, I believe
18-0.
at
We'll
least.
keep it here as we shout out to a few of these sponsors again. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, IPS Incorporated, NMJC, Lavelle Insurance, Burrito Beast. Shout out to all those sponsors that make these broadcasts possible.
Couldn't do it without them, and we have probably the biggest sponsor list there is out here.
Yeah, absolutely, and we appreciate them all for sure. getting close to the end of another school year. I know today we've got Mr. Gaskins and his gang are having the FFA banquet, and that's today at 6. I know we plan on attending that. The track and field teams for Eunice just had their district track meet. It was supposed to be, I think, yesterday, but they did it the day before because of the weather. Sound like the weather ended up bad one way or the other,
Yes.
but anyway, they got it in. Congratulations to all those that extended their track season by qualifying for state.
Correct.
So have that going on. And I think tomorrow bracket day? Is that when they put out the baseball? I think it is, right? Am I crazy? The baseball state playoff brackets.
That'd be pretty fast because today's our last game, right?
I think
last district game.
I think it's tomorrow. I think
For the
tomorrow it
bracketing?
is. Yeah, it is. And is softball tomorrow too? Yeah. So softball and baseball brackets for state will come out tomorrow. I know that the Booster Club is doing the senior recognition stuff today.
On both fields?
And just for the staff back at the station, it's a single game basically. But after this game, we're going to have senior night that we'll cover, and then they're having like a 3 or 4 inning exhibition. There's my auntie.
Yeah.
Ain't seen my auntie in a while. There she is strolling through over there.
She got a little puppy with her?
Yeah, hauling the hound dog around with her.
Hauling the hound dog.
Is that what's going to foul back into the screen?
That's a little tongue twister, huh?
Yep, for sure. So a lot of different things coming up. Always at the end of the year gets really busy.
Mm-hmm.
This is Bella Pierce up the bat. The count is, 3 balls, 1 strike?
3-1.
I believe the this year's
no pitch.
Eunice Booster Banquet.
No pitch.
They call it Bog.
Yeah.
The Eunice Booster Club Sports Banquet this year is on May the 18th. So it's May the 18th that evening. Usually starts about 5, 6 o'clock. Not sure. I don't have the exact time, but that's coming up on the 18th. 8th grade promotion, I think, is the 21st.
You found 2 of them.
Oh, man.
He came back with 2.
As there's a high fly ball hit towards shallow left. Left fielder trying to run up, does make the catch. Was trying to see if there was anything
out number 1, that was on Nieto.
I was missing here of things that are happening that are important. But
Busy month. I think graduation's the 17th.
17th of May.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, so just a lot going on for sure as Nieto goes down on the fly out.
And Davis comes up to bat.
No pinch hit here.
And so Autumn Davis, another one of those seniors, going to step up here. And so, anyway, just a lot going on. I know Monday is my wife's first official day over at her new elementary there in Hobbs, and so she'll be over there
She
for
made the
a few
paper, I
days.
believe, huh?
Yeah, they did
yeah.
a good article in
Couple
the
of
paper
times.
about it.
She didn't invite you to get in the picture?
No, I didn't. I was actually standing behind them while they're taking that picture. There's a swing.
Of course, you tell you,
and a miss
duck.
No, I'm in on the other side. I was over there behind the camera doing rabbit ears.
See if I can see your eyes sticking out somewhere.
Got there with my bunny ears going on. 0-1. There's a swing by Davis.
I got it.
Hits it up over the screen foul. Going to get out of play.
I saw somebody
Eventually,
in the
right?
Yep. Almost woke somebody up. Yeah.
What'd it come down at right here?
Right there and right beside these 2 ladies sitting at the front. It went through that hole and it landed right there. About woke that one lady up that was sitting there.
She was in the book.
It rattled her for sure. That ball hit the metal bleacher right beside her and went boom, and she wasn't looking up. She didn't realize that it came through that gap up there. And so she started.
You got to be watching when you're here.
Yeah, she started looking up when she heard that bang real loud.
Oh,
There's
swing
a
and a
swing and a miss. And so down goes Davis.
Brings up Lizzie Caitan, right?
Yep. So another one of those seniors, Lizzie Gayton, heads up here. She's got Charlie's recorded song playing. 18-0 is your score. Lizzie comes to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit foul for strike one. So 1 out away from calling this game over here.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we'll try to do our best to cover the senior night stuff or senior day or whatever you call it. So used to calling it senior night
Right.
that's what comes out every time I want to say it. But I guess it's senior day. And there's a high
there.
fly over toward the right fielder going to come in and make the grab. And she makes that grab, fires it back in. Is that young lady that hit all them? It is. That's the young lady that's hit all them home runs.
Yes.
As playing out there in right field. She's going to make the grab, and I believe that'll do it.
Yeah, the umpires didn't make no signs or nothing. They just walked off the
They
field.
just said we're out of here. So once again, we'll keep it around. We'll try to do our best to cover the senior day, senior festivities, senior recognition. They are going to have, just for the station, for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, they're going to have the senior recognition. We'll get involved in that. And then when that's over, they're going to have a 4-inning exhibition type of game. It's not an actual game where they're going to try to let some of the younger players play. That's the way they explained it to me. And so then the baseball team starts at 1 o'clock over there. And I at this point, I don't have any intentions of trying to make it over and get that programmed and go.
Well, I'm going to go watch it, so in case they wanted to get it set up, we could do it. But
if Charlie wants to try it, you are more than welcome. I will ask the station. Is that what you want to do? You want to try to do it, Charlie?
I definitely would if they want to do that.
I will ask Evie if. Let's see. I'll put here. Is that a double header over there? Or is it a single game?
It's a single game.
It's a single, but it don't start until 1, which is another hour from now.
Okay.
I mean, we won't get there before it starts, but probably get there just shortly after.
Yeah, just keep in mind, Charlie, I won't be going to that game.
Oh, I know, Rosie.
It'll be a Charlie game.
It'll be a Charlie show.
Yep. So I put here that let me just message the station, let Evie know that we'll cover this senior night, and as quickly as this is done,
Break everything down.
Break everything down. We'll try to load it up and then see if we can get it set up. I'll put here, can someone set up broadcast for 1 p.m. baseball.
And I believe that's just a single game over there, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Against Texaco, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So the final score here was 18-0 as Eunice goes down. And they're out there taking pictures. Loving Falcons are.
District championship pictures, I'm assuming.
Got that beautiful background in the back. They're trying to set everything up here for senior day. As Eunice has 5 seniors, I believe, right?
Yes, that's what we decided earlier. They've got Madison Martinez, Jazzy Klaus, Melanie Nieto, Lizzie Gaetan, and Autumn Davis. And then for girls track and field / powerlifting, they've got Mercedes Starnes.
Just one?
Yep, that's what it looks like. Oh. Yep. I am a Chat GPT machine. I use it for all my pictures, and it is just neat that the things that you can do with that. I will tell you though, from a legal standpoint, in the courts, the internet's an interesting thing. Is sometimes attorneys, they're getting in trouble nationwide. It isn't just around here, but because people will search stuff up on the internet and like for legal advice, basically.
It may not be accurate.
I see it around here all the time, actually, right here in Eunice. But anyway, people will search legal advice information up on the internet, and it's not always accurate. And anyway, then they will, in the legal world, they'll use programs that do AI to write legal motions, and it'll include case law, and it's not accurate, and then they will sign it and turn it into the court. And the courts have found that there's been numerous times where you have inaccurate case law that gets cited, or inaccurate laws that get cited by AI. And they're, it's like anything else. They're trying to fix it and make it better.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, there's definitely some troubles with some of that stuff. It's not always extremely accurate. So anyway, we are getting ready to get started here with the senior night. Where'd Rosie go? He up and took off running out
Did
of
he
here.
leave?
Yeah, he took off out the door. I thought that was him knocking, but
Somebody's
it wasn't
knocking.
him. Yeah. And so once again,
he said he wasn't going to be at the baseball game. He wasn't joking. He just went ahead and left.
he's like, I'm out of here. He just jumped up and took off, didn't say nothing, just jumped up and took off running.
He's not a senior dad, is he?
So they are getting ready to get started here with the festivities.
Leadership and dedication of a special group of athletes.
As
These seniors have left their mark on the program, and their legacy will not be forgotten. Let's give it up as we proudly introduce our senior players.
So they are getting ready to introduce senior players here, and we'll try to just do somewhat of a being quiet, which is hard for us sometimes. Madison Martinez.
I'll give the best I can, but they got poles and fence in the middle.
She plans to become a nurse after high school. Her advice to underclassmen is to realize that failure is normal. What matters is how you respond to it. Maddie Martinez.
Maddie Martinez.
Maddie Martinez. Known her family for a long time, and in fact, her sister, and that probably is her right there. I'm getting old; I can't see straight, but used to play on some of our basketball and whatnot teams when I was coaching in Hobbs many years ago. So shout out to them, and this one is Melanie Nieto.
Our Nieto.
Yep. Luis Nieto and Paula Gaetan, parents.
Underclassmen is always bring more than 4 helmets to a game. Melanie Nieto.
Melanie Nieto. There's Rosie. He did come back. We thought he just jumped up and took off running out the door.
So these first two seniors
really.
both are going to be nurses.
Yep,
they
both
say.
of them interested in the nursing field.
That's good. That's a good field. My
Yep.
youngest daughter's in it, Angelica.
Yep.
I was asked by a few people out in the stands if they were going to cover the baseball field. So I
Tell
told
him, Charlie.
Charlie was going to be out there
Charlie.
if the radio station allows us.
If the good Lord's willing and TJ will set us up, we're good.
4, Jazzy Klaus.
Here comes Jazzy Klaus.
Jazzy.
Those are some big baskets they're getting.
That
I'm
is a
telling
big
you.
basket.
We'll need some help to carry all that.
Yeah.
Jazzy Klaus is
Yep,
the
that
daughter
is
of
a-
Rodney and Misty Klaus.
Rodney and
She
Misty.
plans to attend Lubbock Christian University, then medical school, and become an ICU pediatrician.
Oh, wow.
I see you pediatrician. So all in the
Always walk
medical field so far. Jazzy Klaus.
Jazzy Klaus.
Jazzy Klaus. Said she's going to become a ICU pediatrician. So that's pretty cool. Three
Kind of a specialized nurse.
seniors, 3 medical
Mm-hmm.
field folks.
We need them.
22, Autumn Davis.
We're all getting old.
Comes Autumn Davis.
Oh, Rosie.
Yes, sir.
There is Autumn
Autumn Davis is
Davis.
the daughter of Maureen and John Dean Davis. She plans to
Maureen
enter
and
the
John
workforce
Dean
after
Davis,
high school.
parents.
Her advice for underclassmen is to participate in class events, the floats, the concession stands, sports, and don't miss school.
She's too tall. I'm getting her head cut off from the pole on the fence.
Yeah. There's
She's
Autumn
too tall.
Davis.
Autumn Davis.
Daughter of Eunice Record, John Dean Maureen Davis. So, getting them out there to their spot.
Number 24, Liz Gaetan.
Here comes Lizzie Gaetan.
Lizzie.
Liz is the daughter of Raul and Cindy Gaetan. She plans to attend NMJC to get an associate's in science and then attend the radiology program at Midland College. Her advice
Radiology.
for underclassmen is to have fun, communicate, and overall be coachable.
So there's Lizzie Gaetan.
That's a good time. Also going into the
Yep,
medical
another
field.
medical field. So every single one of our seniors heading to the medical field.
Not a bad thing.
Yep. And so, anyway, Lizzie Gaetan, man, that one almost went down.
Also like to recognize our track
See that?
girls,
Yes.
So,
I was trying to keep it together here.
so also a senior on our track team, Mercedes Starnes.
Mercedes is the daughter of Chris and Kristen Starnes. She plans to attend Angelo State University in San Angelo, Texas to major in animal science and communication.
Animal science.
Animal science. That's
And
different.
communication. So,
Her
yeah.
advice to underclassmen is to participate in what you want to do and don't let others make decisions for you. Congratulations, Mercedes.
Yes, congratulations to all the
That's all our
seniors.
seniors.
So there is our seniors. And let's see here. Just got a message back from the station.
Drum roll, please.
So she said she's going to try to get it approved and set up. So at this time, we still don't know if the baseball game will be covered.
Yep.
It's not as simple as some people think, just saying
Yeah,
y'all want to
there's
go
a-
cover it. There's a
lot of-
process. And so they're trying to see if they can get it approved, get it scheduled, set up. And, a lot of folks go out and cover these games, and they just throw it on Facebook Live and hold their phone up, and
That
that's
ain't
great.
as easy as that. For
Ours
us.
isn't as easy as that.
Charlie can do that.
It's got to go through the radio
I could.
program. It's got to be scheduled onto YouTube. There's a lot more to it than just showing up and turning the camera on and start talking. And so anyway, we're trying to see if we can get that set up. We've covered senior night here. We've enjoyed covering these young ladies in softball. If they play here, we will possibly cover them.
Yes.
If they don't, it is very unlikely that
Yeah,
we, as
Raton,
this
nope.
group, will be headed to Raton. At least I know there's probably no way in heck I'm going to be able to pull
No.
that
I
off.
concur.
Not with my schedule the next week or so.
Right.
Kind of the same thing with baseball. Baseball will play today, whether we get to cover or not. The brackets will come out tomorrow. I've enjoyed watching them play. One of the better baseball teams that I've watched play here in Eunice
wow.
For sure.
in a long time, and I've really enjoyed watching them play. Both groups fun to watch. I'm gonna miss these seniors. I would guess the baseball team will probably get at least one more home game.
I'm hoping they do.
And not sure exactly how those brackets will be set up this year, but I think they probably will. So we'll probably get to cover them at least once more. And then after that, when they get up to Albuquerque, it's usually the folks from the station that go up there and cover them. So with that said, at this point, I don't know whether Charlie will be covering the game or not. They're trying
I'm
to see if
gonna
they
go
can get
over
it
there.
squared away. Charlie's going to go. He's going to take the equipment, head that way. Rosendo and I got other things we got to do today. I've got like 2 different banquets that I've got to attend today, and still got to make a trip to Hobbs and back before one of those banquets to see if I can get my car or my wife's car.
Clarify that,
Because got another issue with the car. Is it's still sitting in a school parking lot.
I think
over
she
there.
just needs a new car, Jimmy.
Oh man, you don't realize if it were that easy, it sure would be nice. But anyway, we've also got a senior at Baylor that needs a few things too, and that car money
It has to go somewhere else right now.
will probably be going towards some other educational issue. So not quite as simple as it might seem like it is. So with that said, we appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square. Any final thoughts from you two?
It's been a great season, guys.
Good
Up
season.
and down here, having
And-
fun, but hopefully we can have one more game to call together.
Yep. Absolutely. So, for everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying we'll see you next time. Have a good one.